As we're already done with the first three SDGs, we will now discuss the fourth and the fifth. The fourth one being quality education. Quality education refers to an educational system that provides students with the needed skills, knowledge, and values in order to prepare themselves for their future careers. The promotion of quality education ensures that people from around the world will have access to free, quality, and inclusive education, promoting various opportunities in the future. Not only that, but this will also increase the number of individuals with adequate and relevant skills for employment, helping us achieve universal literacy and numeracy, leading to a much brighter world. If quality education is then achieved, poverty will certainly decrease, as the foundation to a healthy and functional society is the great cultivation of knowledge and skills at a young age. The next one is gender equality, the fifth SDG. Gender equality refers to equal rights of all, regardless of their gender. This means equal rights, opportunities, and participation in society. Gender equality is an important aspect of the change we strive to achieve today, as it looks past the tags or stereotypical characteristics pinned to individuals of a certain standing. With gender equality, we will be able to move past the prejudice and promote a much healthier, inclusive, and effective society.
Number seven is affordable and clean energy. It is a goal of United Nations 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. It is to ensure universal access to affordable, reliable, sustainable, and modern energy. Here are some ways to achieve this goal. It use renewable energy, improve energy efficiency, reduce demand, protect ecosystem. In use renewable energy sources like solar and wind are becoming cheaper and more efficient. In improve energy efficiency, it prioritizes energy efficient practices and adopt clean energy technologies and infrastructure. In the reduced demand, it reduces the internal demands for transport by incentivizing less energy and intensive modes of transportation. In protect ecosystem, it maintains the protect ecosystem to allow for the use and further development of hydropower sources of electricity and bioenergy. Number eight is decent work and economic growth. Work that it is the work that is productive, fairly compensated, and provides social protection and opportunities for growth. It also an increase in the size of countries' economic over a period of time. Um, Number eight is an SDGs that aims to create opportunities for everyone to have access to quality employment like fair wages, social protection, safe working condition, eradicate child labor, and discrimination, promote sustainable economic growth, improve resource consumption, promote sustainable tourism, and increase representation. Number nine is the industry, innovation, and infrastructure. It refers to the sustainable development and promotion of inclusive industrialization, infrastructure development, and innovation to foster economic growth and societal progress. In industry, it is the process of using tools and machines to transform raw materials into finished product. In innovation, this is the introduction of new ideas or ways of working to make people's lives easier. In the infrastructure, it is the physical facilities and system that are essential for the functioning of society and business. The target of industry, innovation, and infrastructure is to develop quality, reliable, sustainable, and resilient infrastructure, including regional and trans-border infrastructure to support economic development and human well-being, with a focus on affordable and equitable access for all.
Next is the SDG number 10, which is to reduce inequalities, and its main goal is to reduce inequality within and among countries. And its main objectives are to reduce income inequalities, promote social, economic, and political inclusion, ensure equal opportunities and reduce discrimination, foster international cooperation to address inequalities. Next.
So, good afternoon everyone. My name is Sarah Risa from BTPTED 1480. I'm here now to discuss the topic about the climate actions. So, the climate actions encompasses a wide range of activities aimed of mitigating the negative impacts of climate change and adapting to its inevitable consequences. The climate actions is essential for mitigating the impacts of climate change and securing a livable planet for future generations. It requires a multifaceted approach that involves reducing emissions, adapting to change, and fostering the global sense of responsibility. While the challenges are significant, the potential for positive change is immense. Through collective actions, we can create a world that is both environmentally and sustainable and socially just. So now, here are some examples of climate actions. The first is renewable energy. Next is energy efficiency. Next is sustainable transportation. Next is forest conservation. Next, sustainable agriculture. Next is climate adaptation. And that is all about discussion for the climate actions. And now I will be discuss the topic about life below water. So the life below water is a vast and wondrous world, teeming with incredible diversity and playing a crucial role in the health of our planet. So the ocean is treasure trove of life, beauty, and wonder. Let's work together to protect this vital part of our planet for generations to come. And there are some examples of life below water. The first is marine mammals. Next is fish. Next is sea turtles. Next is seabirds. Next is plankton. Next is invertebrates. This all is examples of the animals or things that lives in the below water. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching and listening.
Next is the SDG number 15, which is also known as Life on Land. And it aims to conserve and restore ecosystems, biodiversity, and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystems. This goal is part of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, adopted by the United Nations in 2016 to end poverty, protect the planet, and ensure the peace and prosperity by 2030. And SDG number 15 aims to protect and restore ecosystems, have a sustainable forest management. It also aims to combat biodiversity loss and to promote sustainable use.
So good day everyone. SDG 16 Sustainable Development Goal 16 is my topic for today. Peaceful and justice and strong institution. This goal aims to promote peaceful and inclusive societies, access to justice, and effective accountable institution. It is one of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals established by the United Nations in 2015. Information related topics 2024. The report highlights the escalating global challenges to peace and security with records highly forced displacement, 110 million people, and increased civilian casualties, particularly among women and children. Homicides rates fluctuate, and while violence, organized crime, and child abuse remains widespread, and sexual violence is underreported, and bribery affects nearly 90% of global public service interaction. Governance progress is uneven, with the improvements on budget reliability, youth and women's parliamentary representation, and access to public information law. However, birth registration in Africa lags, and violence against journalists activists continues in conflict zones.
The report calls for stronger global frameworks and address this issue and promote sustainable peace. So the target for Global Goal 16 aims to foster peace, justice, and strong institutions by reducing violence, ending child exploitation, ensuring equal access to justice. Key objectives include combating organized crimes, corruption, bribery, and promoting transparency, accountability, and exclusive decision making, enhancing development countries' role in globalization governance, universal identity, and public access to information and protection and fundamental freedom are prioritized. So good day everyone, SDG 17 or Sustainable Development Goal 17 aims to strengthen the means of implementation and revitalize the Global Partnership for Sustainable Development. Info about SDG 17 is 2024. The Global Partnership for Sustainable Development faces challenges including a 4 trillion annual SDG investment gap, high external debt, and implemented internet access in low-income countries. Key progress includes finance government revenues rebounded post-pandemic. ODA reaches 223.7 billion in 2023 and remittances to developing countries grew to 647 billion in 2022. However, SDG-related investment remains sufficient. External debt levels are historically high. In technology, internet usage rose to 67% globally, but fixed broadband access is minimal in low-income nations due to cost and infrastructure gaps. In data, statistical systems are recovering from COVID disruption with 163 countries implementing national statistic plans and international funding for data reaches 799 million in 2021. SDG targeted finance, enhance domestic tax collection, fulfill aid commitment, and mobilize diverse resources, reduce debt distress, and promote investment in these developing countries. In technology, foster international collaboration, promote green technologies. In trade, ensure fair trade system and policy partnership, promote globally stability policy, coherence, respect, and national sovereignty, and effect public, private, and multi-stakeholder partnership. In capacity building and data support capacity building in developing countries.